Ahoy there, Legion! Thank you for joining me for tips and challenges I've run into on my climb up the ranks in Marvel Rivals solo queue. Today I have a live commentary match of Iron Man lined up for you, but before I let Past Me tell you all about it, I wanted to double down on the point I had in mind for this video. Little changes lead to big results. There are tons of ways you can put this in action during your matches, but in this case, the enemy team includes a magic, who's weak to ranged attacks and needs to stay in combat to keep her health up. If you catch her out in the open, she either has to eat damage or take cover, and Iron Man has AoE attack, so surprise, I can tag you from around corners too. So no matter her choice, both outcomes involve her not focusing your healers or messing with your team's progress overall. By doing this, you effectively shut her down and prevent her from doing the same to your team. So while the match plays out, notice how often Magic and I tango, and what changes over time. Then we'll come back and take a look at the end screen, alright? Oh, and shout out to all the folks who left all those nice comments on the previous video. Was not expecting that, and that was mighty kind of you. Just want to add that in there real quick. Okie dokie, Past Me, take it away. Ahoy there, Legion. How's everybody doing today? We're going to be watching a live play match, actually, as Iron Man. Still in bronze, of course. We gotta climb. That's fine. But we can learn stuff every match we play. And over time, that does add up and gives you experience, and then you know what stuff to look out for in the future. And it gives you an idea how to maybe surmount what seems to be pretty rough odds. And in this particular match, I wanted to highlight when you can do little changes like that, and it changes the outcome of the match. Now, as you see here, they have a very aggressive Magic player, and having tried to play her, I know she's rather susceptible to ranged, and she's almost at the mercy of healers. So I know if I put pressure on her, and it's almost no cost to me, just look at her and, aim, then she's kind of shut out. Unfortunately, their team's healers are amazing. They pull some pretty high-tech stuff, so these definitely are not bronze-level healers, so a little suspicious why they're in bronze, but either way, if only we had healers like this every match, we'd be platinum easily, wouldn't we? So, I noticed the enemy magic pops behind the door, so I'm just trying to AoE as any target. Anything I hit is good for me. I'm trying to put pressure on the target backline, using AoE and stuff. Healer's back there too, might as well go in on her. Tank starts backing up as he gets cut off, and the cart moves forward. He's still trying to keep it at bay, so good luck on him. I'm just hitting the front line, hoping all my team does what they're supposed to on the front. And again, the enemy healer gobbles up quite a few folks, but that's fine. And, Magic caught out, and again, keep hitting her when I can. She goes for the other ranged guy. Bad news, she missed. And then I'm like, she's stuck over there. I see she lands. I did not see she got healed, so I still think she's pretty low. So I'm like, well, if I just keep hitting her at an angle I could hit. And then she, watch this, very smooth on her part. I still think she's over there, not sure. She's out of sight. Help the teammate, he's good. All right, hit what targets look the most squishy. And speaking of squishy, random headshot equals quick demise for Iron Man. Never was a fan of random crits in Team Fortress 2. But what can you do? Let's head back to the front line, folks. Let's see what we got when we come back. Alright, we got... cart hasn't really moved too much since we've been gone. Alright. Familiar faces here again. And just pummeling the tank. Still not positive how the AoE affects the shields, if I can get behind them. But we're just popping what we can. Get the magic in there. We end up having a wee bit of a... I don't want to say a love-hate relationship, but since I know how she works, best ult in the world. There you go. I was trying to put pressure and ended up whiffing, but just having the threat of an oh no, I think does sometimes keep people at bay, so hoping that helps. And it seems to be moving the cart, so good for us. But speaking of that magic, coming in with an ult hot. There it is. Hard, really quite hard to pin down with my bombard strategy here because of the time it takes for my blasts to land and her really erratic movement. When she's popping off, it is hard to pin her down. But luckily, it doesn't last too long. Nope, don't got time for that. And we luckily get the first stage complete. So now we're hitting, again, this is not the usual Iron Man strategy. But hit whatever you can see. As long as you nick them for damage, that's still ultimate charge, and their health is going down. I'm aiming at any opening I see. My team's shooting in a direction. Okay, let's go there. That's fine with me. This guy, oh, he's peeking through a hole in the wall. All right, we got an enemy there? Sure. Don't hit nothing. All right, go on to the next. He's running down there. Anything? No. All right, there was, but she just appeared there for a second. And, oh, all right, let's focus on the tank. Oh, magic. And she takes a swing. I think we're having a slight influence on her game. Again, AoE, bam, she did not get away. And, yeah, like I was saying earlier, little things can affect the outcome of the match. So knowing that magic is so susceptible to basically our play style, and knowing how she plays, we can counter that. So just keep hitting her whenever you get free shots. All it takes is just look at her and, give her a little push. And she gets shut down usually, but again, they had, in this case, as you can see, particularly adept healers. So I was going to go back and get a heal. I was like, oh, guy's coming in. You know what? We'll just push the momentum forward. I'm not topped off, but that's fine. Keep going. There we go. Oh, try to take out the squirrel ult. We'll get into the mix, help out the tanks. Preferably, again, backline, but all right, we've got an opportunity to get some health here. I could have aimed down this hall, but I'm rather squished. So I'm like, you know what? Let's get some range. Let's just stay back here. And we got our super move popped. Oh, he did his ultimate. I'm not really. There's a lot of whack-a-mole targets here, and fortunately, like hey, look at that. And then we take their sustain out, so now it's just damage and tank on the front line. They still have quite a lot of bodies moving around. We do have an ult, and of course the shield blocks all of it, so that's awesome. But hey, what do you do? And then, there it goes. Nobody left. Clean it up. And Iron Man's ult charges very quickly, so you don't really need to hold on to it. Ideally, yeah, use it to wipe out as many as you can, but if you can just use it for pressure, that's fine. You're going to get it in like, what, a minute or at most 2 later. Again, their healers are dynamos in this one. He's trying to distract best he can. I see the magic going down. Like, I'm just trying to hit her with AoE. She's still there. Oh, she is. Keep shooting. They're struggling over here. No, he's just distracting us. Let's just push the line. Oh, popped an ult. That's important. Cannot fly there. Well, that's good to know. Pop ult, can't see who's in there, and what do we got? Not much. Oh, they're over here, okay. Oh, I guess they got Invisible Woman now, alright. Adjusting. Oh, and there we go. Fortunately, healer was on me, and unfortunately for the enemy Scarlet Witch, she got caught on the wall. Oh, tank wants them too. Now, the more successful you're playing, you start to notice the enemy team adapts. So, much like how I'm trying to focus the magic just to keep her off balance, sometimes you notice randomly the enemy team starts zeroing you out. That's a sign you're doing good. And again, you don't got to be top of the charts. You don't got to MVP. You just got to be good enough to kill magic again. To keep the enemy in a bad position and to put your team in a good position. That's all you need. If you do enough good math in a row, that puts you in a much better spot than normal. Tank's trying what he can, but he's surrounded. It's fine. Let's push the cart. Let's get this going. Time's getting a bit short here. Don't know how it's going to pan out. Enemy healer actually swapped to Hela now. A lot of swaps going on the enemy side. Slight desperation, perhaps, but right here we know it's like, oh, okay, this is a new target. Okay. And just shoot wherever the AoE might ricochet and hit her. Health packs, good. Oh, there we go. People tend to panic and go to health packs. That's a safe place to aim. That's not foreshadowing at all, by the way. And I'm like, all right, what's going on? They used their portal. That's fine. Now I'm getting pinned down with my own tactics here. It's all right. Get the health pack, speaking of. And this is a very bad exchange. Close range is like, should I laser? Should I pop ultimate? Or his special enhanced ability? Unfortunately, Iron Man's main weakness, other than being slow outside of boost, is his animations are deadly to himself. Fortunately, the team is right there, and we did enough distractions where they were able to clean house. Swapping sides, let me just jump ahead to when we begin. Here we go. We're all in pretty much position. Now, of course, being this close to the enemy respawn, you gotta be careful, because it's most advantageous to them. All they gotta do is take 2 steps back and they have full health all over again. And if you get hit, well, unless you got a healer topping you off, it's, you're in a much, they have a much easier time to push than you do to defend. But still, lay out as much damage as you can, hit the squishiest targets possible, as they're spamming outside of their spawn trying to get us to. Fair enough. That's how the game works. I do get a bit low here. I'm worried I'm going to get squished, and certainly now. So let's get to health pack. Last video I did highlight that I wasn't getting heals and had to use health packs and how annoying that is, and got a little bit of a pushback in the comments saying like, well, what do you expect, blah, blah, blah. Well, to be fair, I expect healers to heal. That's what I expect. Times like this, yes, if you can get a quick health pack and come back, that's fine. But, I mean, just for example, the team got wiped in the time it took me to get to health and come back. I do not blame the healer. This is fine. But you know that there's a clear difference in matches where healers just refuse to heal, and that usually costs you the game. This was not one of those cases. We had a pretty decent team. The enemy team was very on the ball. But, you know, I'm just saying, health packs are helpful, but time and a place, right? So here, I'm trying to help the Captain America. Ooh, we do not like this turn. And then we try to go back and, oh, that's an even worse turn. Let's just get out. And that does not go well. And unfortunately, in the mirror matchup, our team falls. But it's all right. It's okay. They had health balls bouncing all over the place. Dude was topped off. Oop, there's Magic. Still having a fun time with her whenever we see her on the match. Oh, there we go. We're sizing it up. Where are we? We're picking our lane. What do we want to do? There's a lot. Let's just wait to regroup, guys. Being the first whack-a-mole to appear, probably not the smartest thing to do as Iron Man. Okay. Powering up. Letting it rip where we can. Oh, directed on Magic. She did not like that. Fortunately, team cleans it up for me. That's fine. And then just keep swinging at any angle you can see. You got a pretty decent AoE. As long as you're close, you will hit them. It's not going to one-shot them. If it does land on them, it's going to sting quite a bit. Random tip for you, by the way. If you're Iron Man maining, your third attack, always try to get the third one out. It stings quite a bit more than usual, and it has a much larger AoE. So we're into the mix. We're just doing our usual. Oh, from behind. Oh, Magic's making a play. And just keep zapping around her. That's fine. Going for the health pack in there. Let's shoot at it. Does she go here? Nope, she's still there. Okay. Oh, there's health pack. Hey, all right, she's down. I didn't know that, so I kept shooting, but hey, it's okay. Oh, let's get rid of Squirrel Girl's buff there. Don't want it killing any teammates if we can avoid. Oh, then I get hit in the crossfire. You know what? Thanks for leaving that for me, Magic. I appreciate it. And all right, right back into the swing of things. What do we got? Okay, still okay. Still good. Oh, got a big old pile up here. Oh, got one down there too. It's all right. We just keep swinging away. We got an ult ready and waiting. Let's might as well use it, right? And shield blocks most of it, but whoopsie. Magic got a little too close to the sun. It's all right. Typical. Just keep putting pressure on that back line. The tank is trying to focus me down now. That's all right. He's trying. I mean, that's what the tanks are supposed to do. If you can take a shot at the damage dealer that's wide out in the open, by all means. Oh, we got an enemy ultimate going. Can't see it. Just aim where you think they're going to be. We got nice AoE with this enhanced move set. And, oh, they're right here. Boom. Focus them down. Oh, got another ult coming out. Let's see, they still have 2 minutes, really, so they shouldn't be too pressured. But there's, and another. They're staggering their ults, but it's okay. It's effective at the moment. And this is, again, a bad corner to be stuck in. They're pushing the cart, nobody else is there. Like, I probably should help with that. Yeah, squishy or otherwise. Let's try stopping the cart there. Buy a little time for the team. There we are. Okay, we got a tank on point. Good. Oh, and we got more backup. Good. This worked out. Ooh, okay. And there goes your ult. That's painful when that happens. Nothing better than getting one word out of your ultimate and then go. Oh, Magic wants to dance some more. Now I didn't see her down there, so we'll just shoot where she last was. Oh, and I get damage meters. Okay. When you see a little damage thing pop up, you know you landed a hit. So I'm like, okay, she's still there. I guess keep shooting where you last saw her. And oh, Squirrel Girl. Oh, there's Magic in the back again, but we're doing Squirrel Girl now. A little bit of Magic now. Oh, in the mix. Oh, and oh, it's getting pummeled by somebody else. Let's just dodge this. Take a white. Oh, dodge the lightning. Keep going. I thought there was a health pack over here somewhere. Guess not. Just gonna stay low. And then, fortunately, healers. Thank you. And then right back in on it. Whenever you're playing a mobile character, it's always best to just try not to move. If you can, if you're not taking direct fire. You never know what type of healer you got. So if you can make their job even easier, that's preferred. Magic and I trading blows. Oh, the squirrel girl wants in on it too. Both of them getting cleaned up there. Oh, heals. Thank you. Just staying put. There we go. Right back in on it. All right, our team's pushing pretty far ahead. That's a decent choke point right here. Trying to weigh the options. How do we want to focus this? Do you want to? I really don't want to stick my head out there. They're shooting from that. Maybe I can hide in the tree. And then when they come around the corner, we can blast them. How's that work? Oh, Magic says no. Like, oh, hi. Okay, well, let's just... oh, she jumped too. Nope. Thank you. Now, none of that now. And I thought we were going to push, but all right, guess not. All right. There's your reward, Magic. We hear the enemy team is going to be opening a portal. It's probably going to be right on the point, so we don't want to get too far. Keep it in our peripheral. All right, that actually worked out great in our favor. There's the portal. Got an ultimate waiting for it, and of course he dodges it at the last second. That's alright. They squishes them together like sardines, and both fall. Oh, we do not want more reinforcements. The Magic made her way in. Let's try to keep the enemy back and off the point. Take some damage from random spray of grenades behind us, unfortunately, but luckily, combined efforts add up, sealing our victory. Look at that. So what does the end screen say? Well, non-surprisingly, the winning side has a lot more kills than the other. That's usually how that works. But specifically the Magic. Now, she definitely was capable. She was doing some pretty advanced techniques. She knows how to play her character, so this was not her first attempt at it. And she ended up doing just a little bit less damage than the Winter Soldier. Now, the curious thing about that is that guy was not the Winter Soldier the whole match. That was for the first entire half, he was Jeff the Shark. Then he went to Hela briefly, and then I think for the rest of the match, he stayed Winter. So for half the match, he was this. For the other half, he was healing, which is why his numbers are kind of all over the place. Damage blocked, healing. Actually, he was the best healer, too. Look at that. So this guy definitely knew how to play the game. And that's not to say the Magic didn't, but you can see in a short amount of time, he was able to do more damage than her the entire match. Again, this is not to paint her in a bad light. She did great. But by keeping pressure on her, there's only so much that character can do with the cards you hand him. If the healers didn't keep her as fully topped off as they were, she wouldn't even have gotten this. But this character, player actually, was capable of doing a lot more than we let her do. So whenever she popped up during the match and we gave a few shots her way, even just AoE, just threat of you're going to get shot, now she has to hide. She can't do what she wants to do. She knows in an open battle what's going to happen. She can get a shot in with her range, but that's a really long cooldown. And what happens if you miss? It's even worse. So the best you can do is hide and hope for a healer. So that's what she had to do, and in the process, lowers your damage, lowers your kill rate. If we didn't focus her that way, and again, my team helped too, I'm not taking full credit for this, I'm just saying for a brief example, she would have easily done double this. She definitely was in the realm of getting 40 kills if we let her. So don't let your enemies do that. Just a little bit of a focus can change the outcome of the match entirely. So hopefully you enjoyed this one, Legion. This gave you something to improve upon or think about strategy-wise. Leave comments below with anything you noticed or any little tips you've picked up along the way, your climb out of bronze. Feel free to subscribe to stay up to date on our climb. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time, Legion. Take care.